At the dawn of existence, before time as we know it began, the architects ruled among the stars. Their homeworld, Elindra, shimmered as a beacon of harmony, sustained by a force older than the universe itself, Elio's energy, the purest form of creation's essence. For eons, they thrived, crafting galaxies, nurturing life, and maintaining balance across the cosmos. Yet, the architects themselves were not immune to entropy. Elindra's core, the source of their power, began to decay. Their survival depended on finding a new vessel for Elio's energy, a sanctuary where life and energy could converge. Thus began their quest. They combed through countless galaxies, searching for a planet resonating with Elio's energy. After centuries of searching, they found it, a small, chaotic world teeming with untapped potential. Earth. But the Earth they discovered was far from the world we know today. Its skies were turbulent, its lands volcanic, its seas unruly. It was untamed, but beneath the surface, the architects felt its energy, raw, abundant, alive. Earth was their last hope. Descending in their celestial crafts, the architects began the monumental task of transforming Earth. They stabilized the planet's tectonic plates, calmed its storms, and nurtured its ecosystems. Yet, as they toiled, a thought lingered among them. Earth was not merely a sanctuary. It could be the cradle of something greater. Earth's early inhabitants were primitive. These hominids roamed in small groups, driven by instinct, with no understanding of the cosmos that surrounded them. The architects saw potential in these creatures, not in their present form, but in what they could become. The architects began their work, weaving the genetic fabric of these beings with their own essence. The process was meticulous, spanning generations. The first attempts yielded hybrids, the firstborn, intelligent but lacking the spark of true consciousness. Something was missing. Then, the architects turned to the source, the essence of Elio's energy. They infused select hybrids with this primal force, creating the first true humans. These beings, imbued with the potential for creativity, intellect, and enlightenment, became the children of light. The architects guided these early humans, teaching them the secrets of the Earth's energy, the art of creation, and the pursuit of knowledge. Under their tutelage, humanity flourished. Villages became cities, and the first great civilization, Atlareon, rose, a shining testament to the union of divine guidance and human ingenuity. Atlareon was unlike any civilization we know today. Its cities were masterpieces of architecture, perfectly aligned with Earth's ley lines to channel and amplify energy. Towering spires, crystalline structures, and vast energy fields dotted the landscape, their purpose both practical and spiritual. The people of Atlareon were gifted. They could communicate without words, heal wounds with energy, and manipulate matter with thought. They lived in harmony with the planet, their every action resonating with its rhythms. Atlareon's knowledge extended to the stars, as humans began to understand their place in the cosmic order. Yet, even in this utopia, seeds of discontent began to sprout. A faction of humans, emboldened by their mastery of energy and technology, questioned their dependence on the architects. They believed humanity was destined for independence, for greatness beyond the limits imposed by their creators. The rebellion began as whispers of dissent but soon erupted into open conflict. The War of the Gods, as it came to be known, pitted brother against brother, student against teacher, human against architect. Atlareon's once harmonious society descended into chaos. Advanced technologies were weaponized, and the earth itself trembled under the strain of the conflict. The skies burned with celestial fire as the architects and their creations clashed. The architects, heartbroken by humanity's betrayal, realized they could no longer guide their creation. In a final act of desperation, they sealed away humanity's connection to the source. The Kundalini, the divine energy within, was locked deep within the human genome. Only the most disciplined and enlightened individuals would ever unlock it again. The architects then withdrew, retreating to the stars, leaving Earth and humanity to rebuild from the ashes. With the architects gone and the connection to the source severed, humanity descended into a dark age. The knowledge of Atlareon faded into legend, its ruins swallowed by time. The few who remembered the truth were dismissed as storytellers, their accounts relegated to myth. But the remnants of Atlareon's greatness endured. The pyramids, the megaliths, and the ancient texts all contained fragments of the lost wisdom. Symbols of the architect's guidance remained hidden in plain sight, waiting for those with the vision to see them. Over millennia, humanity rose and fell, creating civilizations that mirrored Atlareon's glory in fleeting glimpses. Yet, the spark of enlightenment, the true potential of the Kundalini, remained dormant in most. Now, in the modern age, the tide is turning. Advances in science and spirituality are converging, revealing glimpses of humanity's forgotten past. DNA research uncovers mysteries that point to an otherworldly influence. Quantum mechanics hints at the interconnectedness of all things. Meditation and energy practices awaken the dormant Kundalini in those who seek it. The architects are watching. From the shadows of the cosmos, they observe humanity's progress, waiting to see if we are ready to reclaim our destiny. The choice is ours. Will we embrace the spark of divinity within us and rise to meet our potential? Or will we repeat the mistakes of the past, consumed by ambition and division? The clock is ticking, and the path forward is uncertain. But one thing is clear: humanity's story is far from over. The echoes of the architect's guidance, the power of the source, and the legacy of Atlareon all point to a future where the past and present converge. And in that convergence lies the key to our destiny. As the remnants of Atlareon crumbled into dust, humanity scattered. Some fled to the mountains, others to the deserts, and a few remained near the ruins, clinging to fragments of knowledge. Over generations, the children of light splintered into separate tribes, their genetic link to the architects slowly diluted. Yet, a handful of bloodlines retained a spark of the old power. These lineages carried the latent Kundalini force, though they no longer understood its significance. Some among them became sages and healers, performing what others called miracles. Others became rulers, their charisma and insight setting them apart. As time passed, these bloodlines wove themselves into the fabric of history, hidden in the royal houses of Egypt, the priesthoods of Mesopotamia, and the mystical orders of the East. The power of the architects still pulsed through human veins, but it was buried beneath layers of time, secrecy, and fear. The architects had vanished from Earth, but they were not truly gone. From their celestial vantage points, they observed the rise and fall of human empires. They watched the construction of temples and the waging of wars. Yet, not all the architects had left willingly. A small faction, the exiles, chose to remain in secret, guiding humanity in whispers and visions. Disguised as deities, they appeared in dreams, their wisdom trickling into sacred texts and oral traditions. These exiles seeded knowledge in subtle ways. They inspired the Vedic hymns of India, the mysteries of Eleusis in Greece, and the alchemical traditions of ancient China. They nudged humanity toward rediscovery, hoping that one day, a new Atlareon might rise, not through divine intervention, but through human awakening. As humanity rebuilt, a silent struggle unfolded between two opposing forces: those who sought to reignite the spark of enlightenment and those who wished to keep it hidden. On one side were the keepers of the flame, mystics, scholars, and initiates who preserved fragments of the old wisdom. They hid their knowledge in symbols, in architecture, in sacred texts that only the enlightened could decipher. Opposing them were the dark architects, a rogue sect that believed humanity was never meant to wield such power. These forces infiltrated institutions, shaping religions, empires, and ideologies to suppress the truth. They replaced enlightenment with dogma, mysticism with fear, knowledge with obedience. For millennia, this secret war raged beneath the surface of human history. Every lost library, every erased text, every fallen civilization bore the marks of this conflict. The world we live in today is a result of this battle. A world where glimpses of the past remain, but the full picture has been obscured. The tide began to turn in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Advancements in physics, neuroscience, and genetics began to validate ancient wisdom. Quantum mechanics confirmed the interconnectedness of all things, mirroring the teachings of the Atlareon sages. Meditation and breathwork practices, once dismissed as superstition, were now backed by science. Across the world, individuals began to awaken. Some unlocked the dormant Kundalini energy within themselves, experiencing visions, profound insights, and unexplainable synchronicities. Others pieced together ancient texts, realizing that myths were not mere stories, but echoes of forgotten history. The architects, watching from the cosmic horizon, took notice. The seals placed upon humanity's power had begun to weaken. The long-lost connection to the source was reawakening. But enlightenment does not come without trials. As more individuals began to awaken, resistance from the dark architects intensified. Misinformation flooded the world. False leaders arose, diluting the truth with deception. Ancient symbols were misused, their meanings distorted. The question loomed: would humanity rise to reclaim its divine potential, or would it fall into chaos once again? The battle was no longer fought in hidden temples or secret orders. It was now waged in the hearts and minds of every individual. The choice lay with each person: to seek truth and transcendence or to remain shackled in ignorance. In the depths of the cosmos, the architects convened. They had watched, waited, and now they faced their own dilemma. Should they return to guide humanity once more, risking another war of the gods? Or should they allow humans to evolve without intervention? Some among them argued that humans had proven their resilience. Despite the suppression, they had rediscovered fragments of the truth on their own. Perhaps, at long last, they were ready. And so, the architects made their decision. They would not descend in great celestial ships. They would not reveal themselves as gods. Instead, they would walk among us once more, not as rulers, but as silent guides, waiting for those who were ready to see. The truth has never been hidden, it has only been forgotten. But now, in this moment, we stand on the precipice of rediscovery. The world is changing. The awakening is happening. And you are part of it. Seek the truth. Question everything. And never stop searching. This is not the end. It is only the beginning. The architects await. And so, the journey continues. The past whispers its secrets, the future awaits its revelation, and you are part of the unfolding story. If this knowledge has opened your mind, don't let it stop here. Like this video to support the truth. Comment below, share your thoughts, your questions, your journey. Share this with those who are ready to awaken. The more we know, the closer we get to unlocking our true potential. And most importantly, subscribe and turn on the bell notification. The next revelation is coming, and you won't want to miss it. Until next time, stay awakened, stay curious, and remember, the truth is within you.